Hello and welcome back to another one. We have been seeing some pretty crazy stuff with the collector's market recently. We've been seeing cards selling for tens of thousands of dollars, massive swings in sealed product, signatures and promos are going crazy, and I think we're just really trying to figure out what's happening right now with the Riftbound collector's market. So today I wanted to bring in someone awesome who has a really interesting perspective on all this. You guys probably know Dhawally because he's an accomplished as a professional player. He won the first ever RQ in Houston with Annie. And he's kind of always been at the top of the game. But what you might not know about him is that Sean is also a pretty serious collector. So that's actually what we're going to be talking about for most of the time here. So Sean, hello, how are you doing? Welcome on to Rift Balls.
Thanks. I'm doing well. Hopefully you are too, and I'm excited to talk about this stuff because, like you said, it's been going pretty crazy recently, and I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon, realistically.
For sure. So we're gonna play a quick little game here. And while we talk, I brought a brew that, in my opinion, is fantastic. I call it Spectacular Rexi, which you will soon find out why it's called that.
Oh, I think I know.
Um, but before we get into this, give everyone a little bit of background on yourself. How'd you get into Riftbound, and were you a collector before the game came out?
So I got into Riftbound kind of accidentally. My friends like convinced me to go to Houston because they said it would be like pretty good EV. And I was just in the call when the tickets went live and happened to get a ticket that way. Like we were in a Discord call with like my Flesh and Blood team. In terms of collecting, I was never really a collector for Riftbound. I was more like a collector for Pokemon. In terms of playing, I've played a lot of card games. Never played Pokemon seriously, but the only card game I've actually really seriously collected is Pokemon, just because of like the nostalgia factor. And it turns out I made a good choice, thankfully.
Yes, you
But
did.
yeah. But with Riftbound, it was kind of like player first, and then now collector second.
Hmm.
But also my when I'm collecting Riftbound, it's more from a perspective of I'm in at the ground floor, and this feels like it'll be something that goes even crazier as time goes on. Because I don't think it's anywhere near where it's gonna be right now. So I think you know it's more so like I'm collecting, but some of it isn't just the stuff that I like, but also the stuff that I think is going to do well later.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I think that's kind of one of the best things about getting in on this IP early is that it's
Yeah,
so large. And we were just talking about it. Like Nexus nights are filling up. Like I have a 64 man coming up like tomorrow.
yeah,
And it's
it's
just
insane.
it's just continuously growing. And there's also so many people that don't even play that just love the cards because of the
Yes,
league IP, right? So yeah,
yeah,
we kind of got in early, and if you were able to get cards right? In that first 6 months, especially, right? You got them
you're
for
doing
much
well.
cheaper than they're going to be in the future. Like I'm like looking back, and I bought both my Kaisa signature and my Ari signature from set one at like 1.2K, and at the time I was like,
Oh
man,
man,
this is so expensive.
uh-huh.
And now they're both worth like 6,000, and I got them both in Beckett 10, so I think they're like 18K now, right? So it's like it's
Yes,
just
yes. I was gonna say you more
absolutely
than 10x easily.
craziness, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so all right, let's get started with the game here. I'm actually really excited for this game. Um,
Yeah, I haven't played against Rek'Sai this set yet, so
I just need to. I did not win the die roll.
I was
That
gonna
is.
say that's a big deal. We take that.
We kind of have all the cards I brewed in this hand. I kind of want to keep them all. Hmm. This might be a bad keep, but I'm gonna keep. I actually haven't played this deck too many times, but the times that I have, it's pretty fun.
Well, it looks like you might be okay.
Oh, he missed his two drop. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is how you beat pro players, by the way. You have them miss their two drops even when they go first.
True.
All
Okay.
right. Where do we
Well,
want
that's
to go
perfect.
here? Probably Raven Bloom. Let's go here. You got
I'm
a gust for
gonna.
me?
Yeah. I still have the
You
gust at least.
you do have the gust. You do have the gust. That's fine. That's fine. Um. Hmm.
Play my 4 minute gear pass.
I wish. I'm still waiting for it. I'm still waiting for it.
Oh.
So, with Riftbound, were you collecting all the time, or did you kind of start in set two or three? Like, when did you really see that there's going to be like a lot of upside in this game?
So I think I kind of screwed up a bit, I'll be honest. I didn't think the game would explode when it did, like this early. I thought it would still be a little bit of time before it went crazy, so I thought I had time to pick stuff up.
Yeah.
So, I did get like some signature stuff. I did get like some GG Easy Timos. I got like a few things, but there were some other signatures that I was like, oh, I'll get them later. I'll be fine. And I also sold my prize wall metal cards, some of them a bit too early, and now they've gone crazy. And I even knew that when Origins prize wall medals were going to leave, they would probably explode. But at the time, I'm like, well, you know, I quit my job for this, so like I should still,
Yeah.
sell some prize wall stuff and that kind of stuff just to like, I don't know, it just felt like right and then not just hold everything. And then it exploded, but thankfully, I had some stuff I picked up like throughout set one, two, three. And now though, it's in an upswing, but I'm actually buying the most heavy right now, even though things are on an upward trajectory, because
Hmm.
I think what ends up happening, and this happened in Pokemon, is when things explode, people are like, "Oh, it's too late to buy. Like, I'm not gonna get in now. Things are already exploding. I'll just wait for them to go down." They never go down. Like, maybe they like trend down a bit, but then they
Yeah.
always end up spiking again, and maybe they'll go down 20%, but then spike even more later, and then continue to do that. So,
Yeah, I've definitely seen that same trend in TCGs for sure. Oh, he's going in this turn. Interesting.
yeah, we're in there. We're in there.
Okay,
Uh,
that's
okay, I'm
good.
gonna put that to the bottom. And let's see what the card is. It
Yeah,
was
it's
a
funny. I think I was talking to you a couple months ago, and we were talking about selling one of your best ofs, and I was like, hey, like it's gonna rotate, and like you should probably wait. And you're like,
yeah.
yeah, like because at the time you were talking about selling your misfortune one of one,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
And we were like talking about that, and I was like, hey, you should probably wait. And you're like, yeah, probably, but who knows? And you ended up selling, and I think that card doubled in price like a month later.
Yeah.
And the Misfortune, which you sold for $100,000, right?
It's got to be worth more now.
And that was an insane sell. We were like, this is the
That was the
biggest
big
sale
one at the
ever,
time.
right?
Yeah.
And because like you have to think, surely it's worth more than the like Aries, right?
Yes, it must
Um,
be. And it's got to be
and
worth more than like for example, there's a one of the best of Aries is now sold for 133K privately.
oh my goodness, I
Um
did not know about that
yeah.
sale.
So
Yeah.
that one is like hasn't been made public. So it's technically the highest sale, not the Chinese Ezreal if you saw that one. Um
I did see it. I didn't see how much it sold for though.
yeah, the Chinese Ezreal I think it was 127K.
Whew. People
Rob
got
retweeted
money.
it. Yeah, yeah, that's the best. Like it was sold to someone in Hong Kong, I believe. And then Rob retweeted it saying, "This is actually not the highest sale. I have a 133K already best of sale."
Hmm.
Um, and he's not making that up. That's actually something that happened. So it's just kind of absurd how things are going.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, it is. I'm gonna falling star you here.
yeah, not amazing for me. I'll be honest. I will star-crossed my Diana and your which one do I care the least about or the most about, I guess. Probably hmm, probably should bounce the honest broker probably.
That's
Yeah.
probably what I'm thinking. Yeah, that makes sense to me. All right, let's go in here.
Yeah.
No gust this time.
No, no second guess.
All right, we'll do the Rek'Sai thing. Or maybe I should have conquered first. Oh wait, you probably can't see these. There we go.
I can't. Yeah.
I should have called maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But we will go ahead and we'll play the seal.
Hmm.
Recycle this. We will float one. Make sure you approve the stuff on the chain.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, my bad.
you're all good. And then with that seal, we'll go ahead and use the flow, tap the seal. We will Void Rush.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. So we'll look, reveal all. We'll put this to hand and we'll play this guy. Mm,
Okay, so now you have Blood Rush and a Broker.
yes, you do know that. I am going to play. Hmm, this is interesting. Can I do that this turn? Probably not. We'll wait a turn on that. We'll play out another broker and we'll pass.
Sounds good. I guess I gotta hope you don't have a second falling star. uh, Play these guys, and I'm gonna acceptable losses your seal.
That is a bummer. All right, we hold to two. We'll start off with this.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so you don't click the buttons, so I got to do
Oh,
this
sorry.
manually. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. Um, Reveal all. This is actually pretty good. I will Shadows Call.
Makes sense. Probably one at the battlefield.
Yeah, I don't know how to give it temporary on this thing, but
You
you
can
just
just
know.
click L, I think, if you label. You click L and hover it, and then give it keyword.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that's how you did this. How does this work? Do you see a temporary thing on it or no?
I don't. So if you click L
Yeah.
and then choose temporary, and then click it, and it gives it temporary. I think I just did it.
Oh, there we go. Or maybe
Yeah,
that was you. I don't know.
I think I did it, but it's okay.
Okay, looks good. And you can't give something with temporary again, right? That's
Nope.
how that works.
Yeah, so if you have a second one of those, you have to choose different. Oh, you know what it is? You gave your rune temporary. If you untap
Oh,
that
I
middle
see.
yellow
I
rune,
see.
I
All
think
right,
you
you know
gave the
what?
rune
I'm gonna
temporary.
get rid of it anyways, and we'll do another blood rush.
Sounds good.
Uh, do I saw another seal here, which sucks because I really want it, but I don't have anything to spend it on.
Well, it'll go
Um,
to your hand no matter what.
that is true. I guess I can just play the Inferno, put this to hand.
Yeah.
Um, and then what do we want to do here? I want Forbidding Waste. It's a little annoying. I think we just tap out, play a Poro.
Okay. Hmm. Because if I defend alone, right? It's -2. Okay.
Yeah, he's a zero. Or is he? I don't know.
Or is he? I think he is, man. Okay, I'll go over here.
You got it.
I'm gonna do the sorry, I'm gonna do the Diana trigger. Let's see. Bottom that. And what's the card? Okay, so ride the wind. Put that to my hand. So that two. This guy. And if I let you hold that, you go to 4, so I just can't. I know you have Blood
You just
Rush.
can't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
So
die. I
I
will
mean, I
make a
guess you're not
gold.
holding anyway. It's temporary, but I need
It
to
is
try to.
temporary. That's true.
Yeah, but I need to try to. I think I have to try to stop you from conquering this turn. Then I can win.
We'll
Possibly.
see.
Yeah, maybe. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna pass and pray.
Pass and pray. Okay.
The pass and pray angle. That's what my hand is, unfortunately.
I'm missing an important piece here, and it's a little annoying. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do here? We'll start off with a Shadows Call on a Inferna.
That's fine. I have to hope you don't draw call or falling star here, or has to kind of insta lose, but it's fine.
Interesting. I think we'll go in like
Okay.
this, and then I'll pass focus to you.
So I'm just gonna put my might to 0 here. Was there no 0? There is a 0. Okay, so
There is a 0. So I'm 5. You know I
let's see.
have a blood rush.
Yes. 1, 2, 6.
You gotta cast a lot of cards to try and do something here, though.
Yeah. Start with stack deck.
That's good.
I can also ride the wind over so it's not small anymore, right? Technically.
You could. That's true.
Uh, put this in hand. Recycle these. Okay.
So while you're thinking about this, something
Hmm.
I was thinking about, what do you think Riftbound has going for it that's going to make people want to like have these cards in like 5 to 10 years? Like why Riftbound and not put your money in like a different game like One Piece or Pokemon?
Well, I did put my money in Pokemon still, so that's the gift that keeps on giving. But
True, true.
uh, basically, what I mean, the ones you're comparing it to are all like I think good investments, like in terms of Pokemon, One Piece. I think the reason Riftbound falls into that category though is because of the IP strength. Um, like if you look at, for example, Flesh and Blood, which it's collecting, the collecting market has gone like down severely. It's very
Hmm.
connected to like the player base, and if you play the game and know the game, you're more likely to collect because there's no real other draw to it because of its own. It's its own IP, right? There's nothing else. Um, but when you look at One Piece, like there's people that collect One Piece just because it's One Piece, right? I collect Pokemon because it's Pokemon, not because I play the game. Same thing is true for League of Legends. Like I think League of Legends Worlds is the like maybe last year was the one that's like the most viewed of all time, like esports event. So you look at like it through that lens. You have the other thing is the people that buy this type of stuff are like I'm not saying there's no one in the U.S. like the guy that bought my MF for 100K is in the U.S. But um, generally the majority of people that buy like this very very high end stuff are from like China, Singapore, Japan, Saudi Arabia, these kinds of places. There's some European places, and they spend infinite money, like so much money.
Interesting.
Yeah,
How do you find these people?
that's there's basically people that their whole career is just creating connections with these people and then selling them cards for absurd prices. So for example, there's a guy local to me in Toronto. All he does is he just buys cards for like 80 to 90 to 100% over here. This guy bought some of my really high end cards for 95% in Pokemon, and then
Yeesh.
he flies over to Dubai and sells them for like 150%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's just all he does. It's because these people, the difference between like 15,000 and 20,000 to them is the difference between $15 and $20 to us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So for them, it's like they don't mind it, they don't have to go out of their way to go find it. It's brought to them, and their time is worth more than $5. So they're like, yeah, it's easy. I'll just go buy it. Done. Simple. And so for like example, the guy that bought my Best of Diana, he bought it for 17,000 US. Um,
Deal.
Yeah, it's a steal, and he's just gonna go. I know he's gonna go sell it to someone in China for like probably twice the price now, because you know what I mean. I
Yeah,
sold
yeah.
mine. I sold mine way too cheap. Like I sold my best of lower than like Ari best of. Sorry, Ari prize wall medals are going for.
Oh my, yeah,
Right.
those
It's
things have
so
gone at
yeah,
crazy prices. Yeah.
yeah. So if you think about it like that, it's pretty unfortunate, pretty loose. um,
Hey,
but
hey,
yeah,
hey. It is $17,000 you didn't have before, right? For
yeah.
playing a trading card game.
Exactly. And then the thing is, the way I think about it is I'm investing a lot of that money back into um, cards, right? So then in theory, if those go up, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking a couple weeks ago, and you had just bought a signature Origins RA, Spirit Forge RA, and
Yeah.
Aurelia, right?
Irelia, yeah, those are the three I got. And then I have since then, and then there was the event promo, like the not event promo, it's like the launch promo Ari from like the pre-release, I believe.
Okay.
Um, I got those four, and then since then I picked up um, what was it? Two Vane over number signatures PSA 10, an Aphelios, and Raw. I have five Spirit Blossom Ari signatures, and another,
Five.
yeah,
Oh,
and then another Origin signature Ari.
so you like
One
to buy your
Diana.
stuff like already graded. Like you don't
This
like to
stuff's
do
all
it
raw.
yourself?
So these ones, the additional ones are I've gone raw ones. So like the graded ones I got because they're really good prices. They're under market.
Okay.
So there it was just worth buying. But I generally like to buy them raw and then grade them myself because you see the biggest rate of return that way. Um, but yeah, I got like I think it was like five RE Sigs from Spirit Forged, one from Origins. I got a Pike Sig,
I
five
just sent in
Akali
one of those.
Sigs. Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, the Akali stuff right now is good to get too. Like you just if you find like when the new set releases, this isn't Pokemon too. Is you just everyone locally that opens a Akali Sig, you just buy them because you just buy them and grade them, and you'll 2x your money pretty easily. So I bought like five Akali Sigs. I bought a Diana signature, another Irelia, I think a Jace, a Zed, and like there might be a couple more or something. But basically like those are all raw, and I'm just gonna grade them, and usually you'll be able to 2x your money if you get them at a good price. As long as you're able to get the 10, so you just have to make sure you like really carefully look at the card
Yeah, for
before you buy
sure.
it. Um, I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
moon.
who are you targeting?
Yeah, so I'm gonna moonfall your. I believe it's gonna be the daring Poro. I want to say.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to moonfall in the daring Poro.
sure. I will react to that. I'm gonna death grip my Daring Poro onto my Honest Broker.
Sure, that's fine.
So my Honest Broker goes to four. He
Hmm.
dies. I draw a card. Oh, that's pretty
Hmm.
good.
Oh no.
We go back down to two, and this guy goes to one,
Yeah, I'll go
and
two
you
from
and you go to
stack
two.
deck. Moonfall. Okay. Um, actually, before you know what? Before the Moonfall resolves.
Okay,
So, after your Death Grip resolves, before the Moonfall resolves. So your Honest Broker is still going to be at four.
a four, yeah.
I will smoke screen your Honest Broker.
She goes down to one, then goes down to negative one. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and then my guy will be at three.
We'll be at three. Yes. Um. Hmm. I will do one for a blood rush on. Let me think here.
You're not repeating.
I'm thinking about it. I don't think you have another gust. I'm not gonna repeat it. Just on. Well, I guess if you still have to apply 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
So
So if you
yeah,
put it,
I'm gonna put it on my
yeah,
Inferno,
yeah, that makes
and
sense to me.
then I'll pass it back to you.
Okay,
What
with
else could I
this.
have in my hand? Hmm. Don't forget about your Diana over there. You gotta protect her, bro.
Yeah.
You can't use everything over here.
Uh-huh. It's true. It's true. Um, I think I'm okay with this
Okay.
after all.
Who would you
Probably,
like to kill?
I think it's probably fine. I'm gonna hold four. You're gonna cock it a four. I'm gonna, yeah, this is fine. Sure, sure, sure. I'll kill the Inferno.
Okay. Inferna is dead. I will conquer to four. We'll trigger Rek'Sai. We'll bottom both of these.
You have call.
We will then call the weak.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay, sure.
I will make a gold. He will die. I will go in here.
Okay. I don't even know if you have to go in this turn. I mean, I guess if you go in this turn, you can hold a 6. So actually, that's probably fine. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. Um, hmm.
I haven't even done my combo yet.
You're just playing regular Rek'Sai,
I'm
dude.
just playing Rek'Sai at this point.
Uh, okay, let's go Fizz stack deck.
Fist stack
Love
deck
a,
is good.
yeah, I love a lane, but I think Fizz stack deck is the play here. Yeah.
So just so everyone knows what's going on here, I'm playing a deck I never play and it's kind of troll, and he's playing the deck he's like known for. Just so everyone knows the situation here.
In theory, this is a bad matchup, though, you know.
This
So
is this is this is true. Rek'Sai makes most Diana players pretty sad.
I think I'm okay though. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But
No, I mean I think you still got a shot in this game for sure.
yeah, I'll ride the
Um,
this guy.
yeah, I'll trigger Raven Bloom,
Yeah.
uh, sacrifice the hand,
Sure. What did you what was the card?
sacrifice.
Oh, sacrifice. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Like the 1 mana card?
yeah. Yes, this card.
Oh, you're on the. Oh, I see. I see. I see what you're
It's
trying
a
to do.
brew. It's a brew.
I see. I see. Okay. Okay. This one I could maybe win then. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, go this and pass. Now the issue is Falling Star still destroys me, but okay. Well, R.I.P.
Ah, it feels good sometimes, you know.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, yes, right. You don't click yes.
Sorry, I'll start
You're
doing that.
you're too
I'll start doing
cool to click yes. Oh
that.
no, now I see it, man.
What is it? Is it two
My
foreigners?
forerunner. Fuck, and I can't play it.
So I take the Void Rush, and then you'll draw the foreigners off of it.
Oh no, it goes to the bottom.
No, if you take Void Rush here, I'm sure because you've gone through so many cards. If you cast a Void
Yeah,
Rush, I'm sure they'll have like some
surely, right?
foreigners on top. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll find out. Okay. Probably gone through two falling stars. I could probably get rid of a red. Let's see. This is not what I want at all.
There it
This,
is.
I can't even play it. I can't play the spectacles. Oh no. Oh no. This has gone so horribly wrong.
Okay, that card's good, but I'm probably dead. Pass.
Oh my God. We go to 7.
Yeah.
What do we do here? Um,
Probably kill me, but we'll see.
I mean, you die, I think. Mm, Can I play a unit from anywhere else? I don't think so. This might be throwing, but we'll see. I'm gonna. Do I? Hold on, I'm trying to think. Do I have any other accelerate units in this deck? I don't actually think so. If I do this. Oh wait, hold on. I might have the fucking tech. Hold on, hold on. I'm
All
I'm
right,
I'm
all
about to do
right.
something insane.
Okay. Are you gonna call your own forerunner and give the token?
I mean, I wish. Float one first off, then we'll do two for this guy.
Oh,
All right,
that's what you can
then
do.
we'll do
Yeah, yeah,
one and empower him.
yeah, yeah,
All right. Then we will one to sacrifice one, call the weak.
yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. Then I will sacrifice this guy. He will make two recruits.
With?
A recruit. One more. Where are they? Recruit, recruit, and I will tap. What do I have to do to give it accelerate?
It's you
Just
have to just pay one and a yeah one. Or
I'm gonna do two just to be safe in case you have a
you
guess.
should. You should do two. Yeah.
Yes, I will
You
go
got
here.
it.
Oh
You
my
win.
God, that was a sick play. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. That's
That was
sick.
kind of cool. All
Yeah, I
right.
forgot you play that card. That's why I was like 400 call, but then you didn't have enough mana to like 400 call accelerate. I forgot about this guy. It's actually sick.
Uh,
It's cool the interactions you can actually like do with like the rec, like honestly like this Rek'Sai was so impressive, like the 3 mana one when we started playing it in Draven. It's
yeah,
just like it's like I just didn't even realize all the shit it can do. And
yeah. That was
it's
at Atlanta, right? I feel
yeah.
like the Rek'Sai and the Gem Jammers for like that event were like insane.
Yeah, yeah, the Gym Jammers I think were very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And the Rek'Sais were good too. I'm actually kind of sad I didn't play a third one. I should have maybe played a third one for that one.
All right.
Um
Now, while we do some sideboarding and you try and claw your way back and redeem yourself, what do you
yeah.
think is some cards that collectors are currently undervaluing? Like, what do you think people should be scooping right now?
It's a good question. Hmm, undervaluing. I think just in general, sealed products still pretty undervalued.
Hmm.
Like for example, Spirit Forged, I think spiked a bit recently, but honestly, any of the early boxes, like the first year boxes, are going to be good. I think honestly, over numbers, like not the signature ones, just over numbers in
Really?
general, are a little bit underpriced. Like I think the last time I looked, like I was able to get like an Akali over number for like 200 Canadian locally. Like they should be higher than that, no? Um, or was it 300 Canadian?
No, those are going for like 500 like US now.
Oh, so okay, well then those are where they should be. But
Yeah,
even those, like if you just buy regular over numbers locally and then grade them and get tens, that's another easy way to like if you're like okay I
it
can't like
is.
yeah if you're like I
So,
can't drop like 2 3K to get a sig and then grade it, well then just get like the over numbers, even they're like no the $100 $200 ones, and then get those graded and then they double. And the other one I want to mention is Crystal Rose Ari. I think everyone knows about that one kind of, but like just gonna reiterate like the Crystal Rose stuff is easy to pull, but Crystal Rose Ari is gonna
there's
be
so
one of those
many of them.
cards. There's so many, but you just buy them now, grade them, they'll come back tens. Make sure you like whatever ones you get are clean. They come back tens. In a few years, those are gonna be like infinite. And the thing that same thing happens in Pokemon. Like Ari is like League's Pikachu, basically, right?
Yeah.
So there's like infinite Ponchos, not Ponchos, Van Gogh Pikachu's, right? So
Hmm.
many of them, but people love them and they've gone through the roof. They were like very low for a long time, and then they went insane, even though the population is so high. Same thing's gonna happen with these Crystal Rose Aries, I think. Like the art's really nice, people really like them. And yes, there's a lot right now, but in like 3 years or whatever, 2 years, there's not going to be a lot of them, and all the collectors are going to want one, right? And it's a more attainable card than like a signature RE from like Origins or Spirit Forged. So it's one of those ones where there's no better version of the Crystal Rose RE, right? So the high end collectors are still going to buy these ones. It's not like an overnumber versus signature. This is the highest level of Crystal Rose RE, which is just the regular one that you get in the boxes. And it's also means that people that are not able to get signatures can get like the premium version of the Crystal Rose RE for cheaper because of how much the population is larger than signatures.
Yeah.
So it ends up meaning that this card actually has a ton of demand. Um,
So I just think the difference between like these and like, for example, the Van Goghs that you brought up, right, is that these aren't promos, right? They're in booster
yeah,
boxes, and for as long as you can buy a booster box, like your odds of hitting it in Ari is like pretty high, actually,
it's
right?
1 in 12 boxes you'll get
Yeah,
an RE.
like that's like
It's one in
pretty.
two cases,
It's like
which
it's like pretty high.
that is high, but I will say like I think it's 100 US for a Crystal Rose RE right now, right?
It is, yeah,
Something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I think if you I think if you get a bunch of them right now, grade them. I believe Crystal Rose RE10s will be something like easily over $1,000 within a year.
Within a year,
Within a year.
I don't know, man. I think for as long as it's in print, it might take a little bit longer for them to get to that 1K mark. But that said, people are putting crazy valuations right now to graded cards. It actually makes no sense.
Yeah. That's the
Like,
thing. It's like raw, they might be like 300, 400 within a year.
yeah,
But the tens,
that is
because the
true.
thing is, it's really easy to find clean copies now, right? When people are
Yeah,
opening a ton of packs. But in a year, when everyone's opening the new set, what ends up happening is all the clean copies were bought up and graded. So then the ones that are still on the market are not going to be the tens. Because for me, whenever I see a Crystal Rose Ari that's gradable, I'm just going to buy it. There's a
yeah,
lot of people that are like that. They're just going to buy it. And eventually the supply of gradable copies will be gone, or like, low. And yes, people will be able to open Crystal Rose Ari still, but the amount of product that gets opened when it's the current set versus not the current set is like astronomically different.
yeah. I actually, I'm like saying all this, but I myself just sent in a Crystal Rose Ari with my last Beckett package. Um, because I'm trying to get one in quickly and get it out quickly. And I think, some of the early graded Aris are going to do well. It actually looked really clean. I'm hoping it like black labels because that would be crazy.
That would be, yeah, that'd be
By the way,
that's
for everyone listening, I'm a Beckett stan and Sean is a PSA stan. Through and
well,
through.
it's basically mostly because in my mind, I don't think PSA is better than Beckett. I just think that in terms of getting stuff graded, unless your card is exceptionally clean, you'll make more money by going through PSA
I
because
agree
it's
with
much.
that.
Yeah,
I
that
I
that
I I
that's
think
why
that's
I
true.
use PSA. I
Yeah.
will send to Beckett every now and then if I think my card is exceptionally clean and has like a shot at a black label, because then at least worst case I get a BGS 10, which is worth more than a PSA 10 anyway,
Yeah.
right? I never want to send to BGS and get a 9.5, which is going to be a PSA 10 most of the time, because then you lose like a decent percentage. So anything that's not exceptionally clean, I'm sending to PSA, assuming you can still get a 10. But something that's like perfect centering, I see nothing wrong with it at all. Like I put a light to it and I can't see anything. I'll send it to BGS because worst case, like it comes back like a BGS 10. If I
Yep.
super low roll, it's a 9.5, it's fine. I'll just eat the BGS grading fee, crack it, and send it to PSA for a 10 anyway.
Yep, that is 100% true. Um, I personally don't like even though I do think like the EV is on average higher, just sending everything to PSA, right? Because they are more lenient and their slabs are more liquid. I don't like one. It takes forever. I know someone who sent it like express to them, and it's been like
uh
4 months, and
huh.
then like it's like still not even graded.
Right
But
now, there's a massive backlog. Yeah, it's taking
more than
forever.
that, I hate how they charge you for your cards doing well. Like you send in a card, it does well,
Yeah,
it's now worth 10K. They're like, okay, but to get your card back, give me like 1.5K. I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
It doesn't feel great for me. Um,
yeah. I mean, it is. I will say it's like a bit of a scam, right? But
yeah.
the scam pays, so yeah, you got to pay for the scam. Kind of how it
Double
is.
seat of power going first. Oh no.
Hey, that's your fault, not mine.
Well, it was either this or give you Candlelit, which I didn't want to do.
That's true.
I also have no yellow runes this turn, which is actually kind of annoying.
Nice.
Do I play? I don't think I play Rek'Sai here. I don't think I need to. It's a four, make you do things. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. So something that I'm actually thinking is pretty undervalued is actually like two things. So I think
Mhm.
some of like the lower end to mid-range SIGs that go for that like 400 to $700 mark.
Those are under like Pike, for
Like,
example. I got recently because I
yeah,
think it looks sick,
I
but
think Pike actually got a recent boost in its
did it? How much is it
like
now?
value. I think it's like 900 or something like that, I think.
Okay, okay. I paid
Um,
7, so hopefully that's
yeah.
good then.
I paid 400 for my Pike and it was pretty clean.
Nice, nice.
Um, what am I at here? Five. I guess we're gonna start off with a Void Rush. Sorry, I meant to play a seal first.
Yeah, you got
And then we're gonna Void Rush. Let's look at what we got here. Um, well, this is
it.
not
Okay.
fantastic.
You just put them both in it, I guess.
Yeah, they just go to hand. Um, hmm. Yeah, that wasn't great. That kind of makes my whole turn kind of awkward now. because
Nice.
I can't even empower my dude because I don't have any more yellows.
That's the cost of putting like situational cards in the deck, I guess.
No, this deck can brick for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I need. Yeah.
oh God. Do I go for the wreck side trigger and just I mean I guess I make you go over it, but I can't empower it. That feels so bad. No, I think we'll probably just play wreck side pass.
Sure.
So yeah, like a couple ones that I picked up was that pike as I was saying for 400. I picked up a Vi as well for like 450. I think Vi is still only at like 600. I think that's probably one of the most underpriced SIGs right now because of
So
how
she's an arcane.
popular she is, like from
Yeah,
Arcane, right?
yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
people love like Vi from Arcane, and for some reason her SIG is only like is that like $600-700.
I think people don't like the art, some people, but I think it looks good. I think it looks good
I mean,
personally.
I think it looks sick.
Yeah, I like it.
Um, but so yeah, we'll just have to see what they end up doing there. I think that card will kind of do very very well, but that's kind of like kind of that price range of SIGs. Like given how hard
Mhm.
SIGs are to hit, like I think some of those are definitely like underpriced. And if you're looking to make a long term play, like those SIGs are definitely the way
Makes
to
sense.
go. Um, and
Yeah,
then
I'd agree with that.
even though the Project K stuff has gone absolutely bonkers, I think
Yeah.
the like English trial decks are still undervalued. At least given what the graded cards within those decks are selling for. So, they were going for like 10K for like the longest time. Like up until like 2 months ago or so, they were going for like 10K for the full set of like English trial decks, right?
Mhm,
Now they're selling for I think 40K is what they go for sealed.
mhm,
But there was recently a sale for the Jinx Legend and the Purple Jinx, which are both one of in those decks, right? In a PSA 10, they each sold for 40K.
like each 40K?
Each.
Oh my god.
Like there's probably I don't know. I'm gonna assume there's like 20 of the English trial decks that have been sent like all to PSA to be graded because like I mean it's really cool old art, right? And
Uh-huh.
cards like the Victor Leader goes for 20K in a PSA 10. The Misfortune orange card goes for like 15K in a PSA 10.
So shouldn't people just buy these decks sealed and grade
Yes.
them?
So the issue is there's like none on the like market right now because apparently there's only like 75 to 100 of the decks like in existence,
Total. Each
right?
of each deck?
Yes, correct. Of the
Okay, okay.
sets.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you have a
Um
set, eh? It's so sick.
yes. So like there's a very large part of me that's just like just send everything in and sell it for a bajillion dollars. But at
Uh-huh.
the same time, I think having like a set that's
It's gonna go
all
up.
together,
It's gonna
is
go
gonna
up,
be
man.
crazy, right?
Yeah, it's gonna go
So,
up.
I mean, as I was saying before, this is what I'm gonna buy my next house with is my Project K trial decks,
Yeah. I mean,
right?
honestly, you probably will be able to. It's like if it's actually that exclusive where there's 75 to 100 of each deck and the prices are what you're saying they're going for right now, 100%. Like and this is why I was mentioning the Saudi, China, Singapore, all that stuff.
Hmm.
I thought it was going to spike when those people started getting into the game, right? Like to buying the game and stuff. And I was like, well, it hasn't been released in Japanese yet. China's already in the game because it started there, and like Saudis, like they haven't really gone into it, or like the people in Dubai really haven't gone into it, any of that stuff, right? But I knew that eventually they'd catch on to it and get into it because, like, they, for example, like I think Saudi Arabia hosts EWC, right? And
Yeah.
like they have their own like league tournament. They really like league, like they're big into it. So, and they're really into cards. One of my friends sells all of his One Piece trophy cards to uh, someone in Saudi Arabia who literally the negotiations go like, okay, my price is 130% of market, and the person's like, okay, do you want wire? Do you want crypto? Do you want cash? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't give a
Yeah,
shit. Like,
like how are we gonna do this?
yeah, yeah,
Also, this
exactly.
game might be doomed. Oops,
Nice.
I did not mean to do that. Oh nope, nope. I need to. Yep, there
You
we
can click
go.
R to rewind always.
It's
Also,
fine.
yeah,
We'll do this. I don't think I can walk into you right now, unfortunately.
nice.
Um, Yeah, it is. It's absolutely bonkers, right? So I'm holding on and I'm hoping. And you know what the really crazy part is? I got all four of them for $350
Like to like all of you paid $350 total?
total for all the trial decks.
Jesus Christ, from who?
We are up big. We are up big. Um,
What?
yeah, the Chinese New Year, or sorry, the Spring New Year Chinese Timos that are selling for like I think it's like 4 or 5K now raw.
Hmm.
I picked up two of those. One came for free because I bought a playmat from this guy, and the other one I bought for $30
Oh, they're four or five
on
K, you said?
eBay. Yeah, now
Oh
they're
my
going for
God.
3 to like 5K each, and in like
Jesus.
10, they're like 10K. I actually sent one in to Beckett. I'm hoping it black labels, but it'll probably just come back at the 10.
Jesus, bro.
Okay, hold on. Now
When
it
did you
has
get the decks
started.
again? Was it like 2 years ago? A year and a
I
half?
got them sometime during set one.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's about a year ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I've had those
So it
for
wasn't
a
even
while.
that
And
long.
one thing about my deck is that they're not sealed. They are
Okay,
they
yeah.
they are unsealed.
But still,
But I
that's
think
fine.
it's still fine.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
you got it
we're about to
locally from
start cooking
somebody?
here. Sorry?
You got it locally from someone?
No, I got it online.
Okay, okay. Makes sense.
But it was someone who was pretty trustworthy. All right. So we have some
You have a
options here.
sacrifice in hand, right?
We have some
Yeah.
options here. We're gonna do one and a seal. We're going to equip to, I guess this guy. We'll just not use his passive. It's fine. We'll start off. Oh, sorry. And we're gonna. How do I duplicate in this? Do you know?
I don't know if you can. You can label the Noxian Emissary as
Yeah,
a
we'll
forerunner
just
though.
label it. All right, we'll go here.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go to
Oh,
one.
oh, sorry, sorry. Yeah, pass. There we go. Yeah.
We'll do the Rek'Sai. Um, do I care? I mean, probably just get the second seal.
What was the other card?
Forerunner, sorry.
Okay, now you're good.
Seal and Forerunner. We'll recycle that. We'll do this guy. We'll go. Do I even want to? Yeah, probably. I'll go here.
Sure.
I'll go to two. I'll
Mhm.
draw from seat. Oh, this is a pretty interesting hand. All right. Well, we'll pass. Do your worst.
Okay. Uh, hmm. Okay, I'll send student here. Actually, I shouldn't do that first. I'll stupefy the I'll stupefy the fake forerunner.
Fake Forerunner. Got it.
Yeah,
Fake Forerunner is stupefied.
draw a card. I'm gonna move this guy in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna Moonfall the fake forerunner in.
Moonfall the Fake Forerunner in. You don't. Starcross and Rebuke are actually really annoying in colors that doesn't have counter spells.
Yeah.
What do I think about this? What do I think about this? It's probably fine, I guess. I'll go to two. This guy goes to four.
My guy goes to 4.
Sorry, four and three, not
Yeah.
two.
Um, I'll Moonfall on your Rexa.
Oh, okay. Now this is. This is not great.
Yeah.
Um, what do I want to do here? Double Moonfall is pretty brutal. Um, you're gonna just fucking start crossing me, bro. Oh, this is not good. This is a bad place to be here.
Yeah. I mean, in
Um,
worst case, you're gonna get 4 3 mind mechs out of it, you know? It's not the worst thing.
yeah, it's not the worst thing, he said. 7 down to 5. And you star-cross it. I was thinking you go up to 5. I would then be 1, 3, and 1.
You're gonna be at
I'll be at 5,
two
so you're
one one.
5.
You'll be at 2 1 1.
Yeah, yeah. We'll
So
we'll
you'll be at
both be at
4.
5.
No, you'll be at 4.
2, 1, 1. Oh, I'd be 2, 1, 1. Yes, 3, 1, 1. All right, I got two options here. I don't know which one is the best option. I'm thinking maybe star-crossed it back to hand. It's like it's kind of fine. Two, 5. You got 5. Yeah, I mean, I think I get wrecked here, but it's fine. We will um, Death Grip the Noxian Emissary
Mhm.
and the Forerunner.
Okay.
So he goes up to 7. This guy dies. I make 2 mechs. This guy comes. I draw a card.
Mhm.
This
And then
guy's
everything else
at
minus 2.
1, 5.
Mhm. Uh, what do I want to do now? I'll stack deck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, and then I'll star-crossed.
Yeah, called it.
uh, how do I want to star-crossed here? I will star-crossed your Forerunner, and I think just one of my tentacles makes the most sense, probably.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. I'm tapped out. Uh, yeah, so it's probably the best thing to do. But yeah,
Yep.
one of my tentacles is gone. I'll conquer to 5. I'll send in a tentacle to 6, draw a card, and then 1, 2. I'll hide a card at each side and pass.
I had a card on each side. You're gonna be tie turnering me? I don't even know. Do you play any other hidden cards? Do you play like Switcheroo now? Surely not.
Surely not.
Surely not. Okay. Um. Hmm. Hmm. How do I not lose next turn?
Good question. I don't know.
The double hitting was it made this bad. It made this real bad. Because there's like one line that I have here to win, but the double hitting makes it complicated. Really complicated, actually. It actually makes it impossible, which is unfortunate. Um, Hmm. Why does equipping this stupid thing cost 1 energy?
What do you mean? It'd be too broken, otherwise.
Uh, um, I mean, I guess we can do that and pray. I test some more. This is not how I want to play this turn, but we don't have a choice. We will do this. Our mech will become a forerunner. Go here.
Did you pay to equip?
Yes,
Oh, oh. Okay, it's a forerunner, right?
it's a forerunner.
Uh, okay.
Don't do it to me. Don't reveal a switcheroo, please.
It's
Just
not a
don't do it.
switcheroo. It's not a
Ugh.
switcheroo here.
Woo.
Swap these guys. Uh, and then I'll swap these guys. So we got it.
Nice. I'll score to 3, which is just what you're looking for on Rek'Sai at this point in the game. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I'll flash my dudes back and go in.
Yep. Okay. 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 Fair enough. All right. This was a fluke. This was a fluke. All right.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
as we go on to this next one here, our last game, what do you think right now is overvalued in Riftbound? Because there's a few things that I think are, but I'd be curious to hear your
Overvalued.
thoughts.
Overvalued.
Overvalued.
Things are too high. Hmm. What's too? I think some of the prize wall medals are too high.
I agree.
Personally, uh, I think that's a bit too high. Um, what else do I think is too high right now? Uh, I think that's the first thing that jumps to mind. But anything that's like super high pop that is like feels like it's cool now but won't be cool later is kind of what I would be thinking
Yeah,
about.
like one of the first things that come to my mind is there was a prize wall Timo in a PSA 10 that sold for like 18K. And I'm like,
Hmm.
what is going on here? Like I
Hmm.
think in general graded cards from PSA are just like overvalued because like I think they'll get there at some point, but right now the like multiple on Raw is much more than what it should be. Like it's like sometimes 8x Raw, right? Which is
Yes.
pretty crazy, right?
With the prize wall medals, though, the medal cards are actually kind of hard to grade, because people didn't realize that they can like ask for like ones that are nice. So the people that understood like that they should grade these medal cards and get nice ones, they asked for like the nice ones, so they graded them. But the average person that got one, they didn't really look at it for that. So I actually think that if you, let's say, all 360 prize wall Teamos were graded by PSA, I think you'd probably have like a 50% PSA 10 rate, which gives you 180 copies. And if you look at Pokemon, anything that's like 180 copies for like a premium version ends up getting like to a pretty high number. But
Yeah.
especially for like a known character like Timo, the thing is, it shouldn't be 18K right now. That's something that happens after like 10 years. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, I know. That's what I'm
So
saying.
yeah.
It's so crazy high.
Mhm.
And they grade so well. Like I was looking at the pop for I don't remember what card it was, but there was like 26 that were sent and 25 were PSA 10s.
Of a
Like,
metal core?
yes, yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah, that
just
makes
like
sense.
gem so well.
Yeah. I think the people like the ones that send them in, the people that like were already, because the thing is there's a massive backlog, so anyone that's sending them in now is not really getting them back.
Yeah, yeah,
But the people that were in on this early, I think those people knew like which ones would like 10 and sent those in. My guess is like of all the ones produced, it's like a 50% hit rate though from
yeah.
the
That makes
ones I've
sense.
seen. Yeah, yeah. So I think, but the thing is that means that if you think one is clean and you send it in, you're probably right. Is the way to
Yeah,
take it because even if there's like some small defects, you'll generally get a 10 with PSA.
yeah.
Especially by the way, the first of whenever a card game is new and like these prize wall metal cards are something that no one at PSA has probably graded before this, right? It's actually easier to get 10s initially because they haven't like been trained on how to grade these cards yet.
Interesting, interesting.
Yeah. So that's a little bit of a an additional piece of value early.
Ooh, I almost missed.
You play like 15 two drops too, right?
I
That'd be
know.
crazy.
Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll go here.
Yep. I'm
No
gonna
gust this time.
no
Or
gust,
yes,
but
gust.
I will
Okay.
stack deck. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's not as bad for you. Okay.
All right. We will do the candlelit first. Um, I think I would always want to play this card if I don't find anything else. So I'll bottom one,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll do Rek'Sai trigger. I'll reveal both. Play broker.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. You kept the broker just in case you hit two bricks.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Um,
You should play Noxus Hopeful in your deck. I feel like you had to make some room for the goggles and fair forms,
yeah,
and the
there.
sacrifices.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Sacrifices were
there
made.
wasn't room. There wasn't
Yeah.
room. Exactly. Sacrifices were made. Um, but we'll just Shadows Call the Poro because you're gonna kill that
Sure.
homie anyways.
Yeah.
Um, and then
It's
I'll
already
pass it
dead.
on.
It's already dead on my screen. uh, hmm.
Now the big difference between game one and game two. Game one, I saw two falling stars. Game two, I saw zero.
Yes, that is a big difference, and I appreciate
And I boarded one more in too, so it's like it's
it.
crazy how that works. Ooh, a Sprite
Yeah,
Burst.
I'm gonna burst on you over here.
I'm bursted.
Okay, I'm gonna trigger the candlelit. So look at the top two, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's a good thing I did that first. Oh man, this card is so good in this matchup, though. Fuck. Oh, you know what? I got the play. Okay, recycle one. Keep one on top. I will. Should probably just do this right. It's too good. Yeah, it's just too good. I'm gonna stupefy something,
Okay.
draw it, and then I'll die a trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Put this card to the bottom. Then look at the next one. It was a stack deck.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Go to two and pass.
Hmm. Go to two and pass, huh? Um, we will float one, play a seal, tap one in our float, and our seal will void rush.
Yep.
Oh, I should never have done this in this order. Oh,
Ugh,
what the
fuck, that's funny.
fuck?
That's so funny. Ugh. Justice.
I needed a conquer first. No.
Justice.
Oh,
Justice.
pain. Okay,
Ugh.
well, I guess having two in your hand is not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Um, hmm, interesting. We're on Abandoned Hall. Yeah, I think we go in here and then we Inferna.
I'm gonna just choose whether or not I do my trigger.
Oh, sure, yes.
Um, I would choose not to. My hand's pretty good.
I gave you too much
Um,
information here.
Yeah, exactly. No, no, my hand's just really good. Um, I will stupefy the, let's see, I guess the Inferno.
Stupefy Inferno. So we would be two. Hmm. Um,
I guess because I know you have Death Grip,
do
maybe I'm
you know I
supposed.
have Death Grip?
No, like I know you have Death Grip in your deck. I think I'm supposed to
Oh,
actually just target the Honest Broker, but I guess it doesn't matter either way, right? Whichever one I target, if it gets Death Gripped in either direction, it doesn't matter.
yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, so I'll just stupefy one of them. It's fine.
Yeah, that resolves.
Okay, draw. So my guy is at 4, and your guys are at 4 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just choose the Inferno like I initially did.
Okay.
And
Um,
second Inferno. Hmm. Yeah, that's okay. Sure. I'll just trade with
yeah,
your the 2 that I can trade for.
yeah. This is not good for me, but it's fine.
Oh, and then I guess in the showdown, I'll also just play a stack deck.
You got it.
Uh, yeah, that card's good. Put this to my hands. Yeah, and then recycle these and okay.
Do I even Rek'Sai here? I think we were saying it probably always makes sense to always Rek'Sai, just so I know what I'm missing.
Yeah, you can also hit a yellow seal. Maybe you decide to play it.
Oh my fuck!
What was it? Nice. He loves to see it.
Falling star.
Yeah, now we know there's one at the bottom. It's plus
God.
EV.
Ah, okay.
You hide a card?
Yes. Yes, yes, I will.
Nice. I'll make a sprite, send it in.
I don't know who I'm
Okay.
targeting with this. Um,
Yeah, fair enough.
I think I just target myself.
I think so too. Okay, I'll go to 3. Um, I'll put a Vex here.
Oh, a vac. Nice.
Student here. I know you have double call, right? Yeah.
Bro,
Student.
where's my falling star? Oh, this turn is so bad. Okay.
Fine, man. 400 pass. It's all good. Sure, you're gonna be fine.
Lose to Starcrossed instantly?
No, 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 no. Sure, it doesn't
Instantly lose to Starcrossed?
happen.
Uh, the sad part is the only unit in my hand right now is a fucking Forerunner. So like, and I can't just play it
Oh my
because I just
god,
lose the
so
game.
fucking funny. So what are you gonna do?
Ah, well,
If you didn't hide a card last turn, you could have played Foreigner, held up Sacrifice, I guess.
yeah, I could have. We'll play a seal. Actually, do I even want to use my gold on that?
You should just use your seal on the seal if
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do this. Um, we'll Void Rush.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, I guess we'll play call.
Yeah, you just triple call me this turn, it's fine.
So I could triple call you this turn. Actually, a real thing.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if that's the right play, but getting rid of your Vex and students pretty high value.
Honestly, I would do it.
I'm
I'm not even kidding.
very highly considering it. But then I go
Yeah,
back to the Stone Ages again, and like realistically, like I can probably still double call you next turn.
that's true. What are you playing this turn, though? Oh, I see. Oh my God, the card I drew is so bad for you. Oh, the card I drew is so bad for you. Do you want to guess what it is?
Um, Turn to dust.
No, I didn't board it in because I was like, I
Thank
don't care
goodness.
about the goggles. uh, Going to recycle one and keep one on top. So I'm at five. Uh, Play off from the deep.
Oh, fuck. No, I didn't think about the tentacles. Now my
I
calls are
know.
useless.
Fast.
Oh boy.
Oh. Yeah, that's the reason that we bring them in the matchup because like they work against Falling Star and Call, and in theory, on Bandon Hall especially, I could fight with them. So
Um, one, yeah, one and a seal will empower this guy. Why did it just do another? All
I
right,
think
hold on.
you click to pay the cost or something. But yeah,
I should have spent 3-6 this turn. All right, we're good.
yeah, you just have an
Um,
extra power tapped basically.
oh yes, yes, yes. We'll do that to empower him. Then we will Shadows Call him.
Sure, it's fine.
And I don't know how this game went so poorly.
Oh,
All right. So let's go on to like one more question here for you.
sure, sure.
If you were given $1,000 right now, and you have to
Hmm.
go buy something and put it into a safe, and you can't sell it for 5 years, what are you buying
Uh, if I have to do it right now.
right now?
Hmm. I think it would just be sealed product. That's like where my mind
Really, you
always
think
goes.
so?
Yeah, it would be sealed product. I think it's like a guaranteed safe bet to buy like I just bought 3 cases of Origins, for example. Um and or like Spear Forged or whatever. And if not that, I would probably recommend someone with $1,000 buys 10 Crystal Rosaries. That's gotta
Okay,
be
no,
really good.
no, that's
Yeah.
actually pretty good. I was gonna
Yeah.
say like signature Mel, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe 10 Crystal Rosarias might be better than one signature Mel.
Yeah, Signature Mel is solid too. She's an arcane character. The
Yeah.
altar looks nice. I don't know how much Zed is, but if Zed's $1,000, that kind of
I
thing.
think they're like similar. I think they're somewhere between like 900 and like 1200, I think.
Yeah, like I think Zed's like iconic. Everyone knows the Faker Zed clip, for example. Um, what else?
I mean, I think that makes sense. So now,
Mhm.
what if you had $5,000? Does that change your answer? Well, it does
Yeah,
obviously change your answer, but do you think you'd still go sealed, or do you think
it
you go
it
something else?
it changes my answer. I think it changes to 50 Crystal Rosaries. No, I'm kidding. But I think with 5K, honestly, if you can get some of like the T1 stuff that's gonna drop,
Yeah.
I think
Oh, that's a
that's like
good one.
yeah, whatever you could buy from there, it's just worth it. It's got to be
Yeah,
worth
I
it.
think if you can get two T1 bundles for
For
5K
5K.
total,
Snap it off. That's got to
it's
be
it's
crazy
it's
good.
probably worth it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's probably up there. I know you can still for like 4K get like wave one boxes or wave one cases from Origins. So that's like a
What's the
good
difference
pickup. I
between
was
wave
thinking.
one and not wave one?
So the cards themselves are the same, but the case itself has like different text, and you can tell it with like it says like 1A, 1B on the little stamp. And then on the boxes themselves,
I have a box in my room. Let me take a look.
the box is a little bit different on the back. Um, the
Hmm.
text is the same, but like small text, the like fine print side of the box, it looks a bit different from the like Wave 2 onwards.
Okay, yeah, this has got to be Wave 2. The because I just got this box from at the face-to-face showdown thing in Ottawa,
Yeah.
so it's got to be Wave 2.
Um, so there's no actual difference in the cards, but there is a difference in the boxes, which
Uh,
people hold a premium on. I actually bought a Wave 1 case in the Pittsburgh Showdown for
mhm.
$1,800. It was like a
That's a
steal.
great price.
Yeah, I fucking
I
scooped that up
sold
so
my
fast.
case for I had two cases when they first dropped, and I shouldn't have. Opened one and sold the other, and I got them for like 600 US each.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah, I,
Yeah.
I I think that's a great answer. The T1 bundles I think are going to be great. I know I'm nervous to see if I get a drop. For everyone wondering, we're recording
Yeah,
this on the Saturday after the raffle opened, and I know both of us have our fingers crossed, and we're
I
also
really
looking at
hope,
the
man.
Korean T1 bundles, but they're at like over 3K now, which is just so
Yeah,
crazy. It's just so crazy.
yeah.
This game is also a Jover. Um, oh,
I moved back. Maybe you get maybe you get a chance.
yeah. I mean, there is a combination of cards that make this possible. We'll make two recruits. Those good
Yeah.
dice. Do I accelerate them?
I
I
don't
think
know.
I think I have to.
Okay.
At least one of them.
Okay.
Although if I don't do two and you gust me, I just instant lose. But I
Mhm.
think I just have to take that risk. Um, we'll go Rek'Sai here.
Sure. It
Great.
happens.
It happens. We candle it. Okay. Okay, hold on.
Winnable.
I can do something that I'm not sure if it's good, but
What are the cards? What are we looking at here? Okay. 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 Okay.
I have another Falling Star in hand, and you know about my two calls. So I could
Yes.
go Falling Star, Cull. I could do that.
Good.
Then, I mean, you play like Hway Ride the Wind and I lose the game.
I will tell you. There's no Hueys in my deck right now,
Okay. You play
including my
any
hand.
card plus Ride the Wind that's more than three might on my Rex side, and I lose the game.
Yes.
Uh,
That I do have in my hand. I have a spray fountain and a rat the
um, I think it'll be funny. Let's just see what happens.
wind. Okay.
Bang, bang. We'll
Yeah. Go on.
pretend. Well, actually, do I want to look one card deeper? No, it's fine. All right, we'll go bang, bang, and we'll do two tentacles.
Sure. hmm Two tentacles or the I guess you
No,
should. Yeah. Yeah.
tentacles, tentacles.
Okay. 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 Just double checking.
Uh,
uh, call. Yep.
I wonder if I should score
Uh,
first here. Actually, hold on. Let me. I
no
guess it
worries.
doesn't
Yeah.
actually make a difference because this guy always. Yeah, I know it's fine. It's fine.
hmm
Okay, I go here.
Sure. Happens.
All right, I go four. Uh, Could equip here. Does that make any difference? I don't think so.
I'll respond and Starcross your recruit and my Rainbow student.
Oh, I see. Um, Rewind?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, this was fun. This was fun.
It was good. It was
That's
good, you
good.
know.
That's good.
Uh, there we
Turns out that
go.
mech combo decks aren't great.
And we'll ride the wind.
Yeah, I'm gonna Hidden Blade.
Sure, you know what? That's fine. I'll draw some cards to hand, to hand. Play Fizz, ride the wind.
You got it. You got it. Good game, man.
GG's, GG's.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was
This
fun.
deck is fun when you draw the cards like in the right order, but when you draw them in the
Yeah.
wrong order, and it's just like you have no counter spells. So I was at like 6 runes forever, right? So I was like, if I
Hmm.
play by Forerunner, I just lose the game just to Starcrossed
Yeah.
on the spot.
And I'm literally looking
Damn
at like
purple.
double star-crossed in my hand.
Purple's disgusting.
Purple is disgusting. You can't have fun. No, no glasses allowed, you know?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
All right, so now you were kind of talking about like how Pikachu is like, the icon of like Pokemon, right? I wonder if Riftbound, because like the competitive scene is such a big part of like the game, if cards will become like iconic and collector's pieces because they're like staples, right? In cards that maybe at like Worlds, some card it's just like makes the big difference, and maybe it becomes a like iconic card, Um, with this first era, let's talk about the first year of like Riftbound. Is there any cards that you think competitive players will look back at and like immediately associate with this era?
Good question. I think one of the biggest things that people will remember from the first year is purple, like you just
Yeah,
mentioned,
purple.
right? So any cards that like stand out in terms of being like ubiquitous like purple cards. Like for me, like stack deck will always be like a card that I played stack deck in every single deck I've played so far.
That's
You know
true.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not like the most flashy card ever, but I think Aurora is one of the cards that people are really gonna have. Like
Very
Aurora,
fond memories of, right? Very fond memories.
some people are gonna have
Yeah.
fond memories of Aurora. I think so. Maybe like we can go set by set. I think Origins iconic cards are like um, Ride the Wind, Aurora, and like Falling Star.
I
Or like
think
let's
you're
say
you're missing a big one from from
yeah
from from, from set
from
one.
from set one. Let me think.
Yeah. I think there's a big one that you're missing.
It's a big card I'm missing from set one that is iconic. Hmm. Let me think.
It's recently made a comeback.
Like Rebuke.
No, it's iconic, bro. It's not boring ass
Kaisa?
rebuke. Yes, Kaisa.
Oh, Kaisa. Okay, sure, sure, sure. You know what? Actually, that's true. Kaisa was an expensive card from that set too.
And she's still
Right.
expensive,
Yeah,
you
yeah. Is
know?
she? I don't actually know how much she is.
She's still like $60 because she's coming
Oh
back,
shit.
because Draven's back. Akali might play her. I'm not
I
actually
think
sure.
Akali does actually play her. Yeah, I think she does. I might be wrong, but
So
I think she does.
I think if I was to pick one card,
It'd
I would
be
pick Kaisa.
Kaisa. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Honestly though, for me, like I don't think of Kaisa nearly as much as like Aurora or like Stack Deck. But the thing is, it's like you said, those are kind of like those are boring. Like Aurora less so, but like Kaisa is not boring, and probably that's a card that like for example, um, having a big price tag initially also matters because I'm from like a different. I have a different mindset. Like I'm very competitive, hyper competitive. I don't think about how much the card costs that I'm putting in my deck, especially because at that point I was borrowing a lot of my cards anyway, right?
Yeah.
Um, but when it comes to like let's say a person starting the game in Origins or starting the game in like the second set when Draven's really popular, or even now and they want to build a deck, Kaisa is like probably one of the most expensive cards in the game, right? So
Hmm.
it's not only is it like a strong card that was like, it was the champ unit of Kaisa, like the most popular deck in set one. It was a very strong card in set one. It's a very strong card in set two. It's making a comeback now. It's also an iconic character, but also people will be like, yeah, like I got my playset of Kaisas. It's like in Magic when you got your playset of Tarmogoyfs. Like I remember like feeling so accomplished. Like I got my playset of this $200 card, and it was like a kind of like a sign of like, oh, this guy, like you have your playset of Tarmogoyfs. It's like it's kind of like a pretty big accomplishment. It's like a sign that you're like a competitive player now, kind of
Yeah.
thing. Kaisa feels maybe like the same kind of card for Riftbound.
Yeah. I agree. I think the card needs to not be boring like Stack Deck
That makes
to be
sense.
like
Yes.
iconic, you know?
For me though, for me, the iconic cards from the first year Riftbound are gonna be fucking stack decks to five.
Stack
Student.
text, true, true. And student. Student's a good
Student.
one. And student's a good one.
Those are
Yeah.
the three ones for me, you know.
I,
And
I
then
I think
Starcross,
people, yeah, I think people that joined in like set three are just gonna have like star-crossed just like burned into their
Fizz,
brain,
Pack
just
Spirit, just fucking.
pack spirit. Oh, just the most fun gameplay.
Honestly, it's any cards that just evoke whether it's negative or positive, just have like a strong emotional
No, it's
reaction for
true. It's
someone.
true.
Yeah,
It can definitely be both.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So, the like next thing that I kind of want to talk about is like, what do you think Riot should do next? There's a couple of things that I was
Hmm.
thinking about. Like, do you like serialized cards, and do you like how they did it with the T1 bundles, or do you think maybe they should also be putting them in booster boxes? I do know they said they're
I
not
think
going to be doing it,
they're
but
not, they said, yeah, but I
yeah,
think it has been a good, basically every game that's done it, it's been good. Like for
yeah,
example, in Magic, having like the one of one ring or like the serialized cards, those have generally been quite good. I think hyper rarity is good. So like with they just did it wrong with the Ultimate Baron,
yeah,
but
boring
hyper
card.
rarity, yeah, yeah. Well, and they also made it too easy to pull. But yeah, hyper rarity is very good. I think a way to do that is through serialized cards. I think through the T1 bundles, basically what they did is they guaranteed they're just making infinite money, and
So much money. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's better for them. They're like kind of printing money in that sense, but I think they'll sell probably more products still, even with serialized cards,
do you
in
think
booster packs.
you like
But
kind of said so like you kind of touched on this in what you just said, but do you think one of ones would be good in like booster boxes?
it's tough. Like Flesh and Blood did like a you could get like 10, there's two 10 ofs, like there was like basically there were artist sketches of two different heroes, iconic heroes, Prism and
Yeah.
Chain, that you could get, and there's 10 copies of each. They were all unique, but there was essentially 10 sketches of each character, all unique. um, I think that kind of stuff is very cool, and it like personally I only bought that set because I had a chance at opening one of those.
True.
The set was horrible, but I was like, fuck it, I'll open a box of it
Yeah.
still because I want to see if I can get one of these things because it's cool, right?
Yeah.
So I
True.
think that stuff is good. But as long as like the one of one thing is only through from like a collector's point of view, not like
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure they'll never do this, but like they'll make something that's hyper rare that's like a fabled and fab. I think that's a bad idea,
Yeah.
for
True.
example, right? Where you can only get like a card that people play in their deck in 1 in 40 boxes. Like you can't do that.
Yeah, I
But
think that's probably a bad game design.
exactly.
I think that's one thing Fab does poorly.
Yes. But I think having something that's like, the One Ring from Magic, where you still have the regular copies you can play with and buy, but then there's this one that's like a chase card, and everyone's like, holy shit, it's like the fucking golden ticket from, Charlie and Chocolate Factory, that kind of thing. I think that's cool. I think that's what makes people buy packs. I think that's gambling. I mean, like, it makes me buy stuff. It's fun. It's exciting. Like, I think that stuff just from Riot's point of view, it makes them probably more money. So it feels like it's a positive thing. Well, maybe not positive because more people will gamble, but it's a plus money thing for them. And I would have more fun opening boxes if there was like one of ones and stuff. So
Do you ever think they'll do player cards? I know as a pro player you might be
that'd be
skewed
sick.
here, but
I know I'm skewed. I think that'd be sick. I think. Well, the thing is, before I was a pro player, when I was a Magic player, and I would like collecting like the pro cards, the pro player cards. It was
yeah.
fun, and I would use them as my tokens, especially like the ones from Canada. I would have like I had like a bunch of like Pascal Maynard, Alexander Hayne, like Paul Dean. Like these are local players that were like or not local, but like they're like Canadian players that were doing very well on the pro tour. Like Alexander Hayne's one of the best players of all time, and having their pro player tokens, like their cards that I used as tokens, I loved it. It was pretty cool. And as a pro player myself, like having one of those would be awesome. I think it'd be sick. So
Okay, so like here's the deal. When they end up doing these and I'm not on the team, you got to take me on your team for that like 2 months where they're like, "Hey,
just so you can get a card.
who's on your team?" And then you can put me on and then you can take me
I
off
got you.
again just so I
I
can get
got
a
you, Lauren.
card.
All right, deal.
Okay. So we're almost done here. I kind of wanted to do one more segment here. It's like a couple of rapid fire questions. I'm gonna ask you some questions and just don't think too much. Just answer. All right.
Sure, sure.
Best Riftbound set so far.
I
You're thinking
think
too much.
yeah, Origins.
Origins, I agree. Best looking card.
My MF that I sold.
True. True. Most underrated card in the current set.
In terms of playability or price?
Yes, in terms of playability.
Playability, most underrated card. That's a good question. I think. Oh, this one I actually have to think about. I think Baby Green Akali is still underrated.
I think so too. People don't know. The card is broken. Most overrated card might be
Overrated.
Tentacles, but
Tentacles, I think is good, but is overrated. It can still be good and overrated. So,
yes, true.
yeah, I think Tentacles possibly. I think people are too high on Swain as
Hmm.
well,
Yeah, Swain's a
just as a
little
Diana guy,
finicky.
and the
I agree.
Porobot stuff and Diana as well. I think they were a little bit too high on, but yeah.
All right. Best signature.
Kennen.
Okay.
I think
Best
it's either
ON.
Kennen or Mel. Oh, oh,
Not
oh! You
Pike?
mean Spell?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Best, no,
not
best,
Spell. You mean like that?
best
Oh,
signature card in
I heard.
all of Riftbound.
Oh, okay. I see. I thought you meant signature spell.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
Uh, for me, it's Pike.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
called
that's
it.
my
I
favorite card.
knew it was going to be Pike.
Yeah, that's my
All right.
favorite card.
Best ON, just in general.
Just in general, it's a good question. I
Could
still think
also be
Pike.
Pike.
I was gonna say I still think Pike because I think
Okay.
the signature looks sick on Pike, but also just the thing is Pike is one of my favorite champions. I'm super biased, so but I also think it looks sick, so it's got to be Pike.
All right. Sealed or singles for collecting?
For collecting, singles for me for sure.
Raw or graded?
For collecting, graded, but if you want to buy and make money, I think raw is better, and then you grade it and sell
So graded.
it.
Uh, Opening boxes or buying singles?
If you're collecting, I think buying boxes can be fun because you're gonna collect the whole set. So you might as well buy a case and then fill it in where you're missing stuff.
Yeah,
But I think if you're a player, it's got to be singles.
for sure. One card you would never sell.
My MF, if I could redo it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. One card I'll never sell is the Annie that I won Houston with, even though it's like a $20 card, a $30 card or whatever. But yeah, I won't
That is
sell
what I
that
thought you'd say on that one.
one.
One card you wish you bought earlier.
Oh man, there's a lot of those, but I would say I should have gone into well, okay, I'll say signature Pike because I knew I was gonna buy that no matter what.
Hmm.
I should have just bought it and I didn't. Everything else was like more coming from more of a like I can buy this and sell it, but for myself, I should just got my signature Pike earlier.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. All right, no, that was good. I want to finish this off with one last question here. Imagine Riftbound succeeds, it goes through the roof, it passes like One Piece, in five
I was
years,
gonna
the
say
game
don't
is
say
huge.
Pokemon because it's
No,
not.
it's never gonna pass Pokemon. No, 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 that's
But it could pass One Piece. That's
yes,
realistic. That's
yes.
realistic. Yeah.
So we're looking back at 2026, 5 years from now. What are collectors gonna wish that they bought today?
I think it's just anything that's like basically if you look at Pokemon, the stuff that appreciates the most is the most premium stuff, right?
Yeah.
So the people with the most money in collecting are going to want the most premium stuff and they're the people that are willing to spend the crazy amounts of money. So if what I mean by that is if you have the choice between getting an overnumber and a SIG, you should get the SIG. If you have the choice between getting a PSA 9 or a BGS 9 or a BGS 10 or a PSA 10, you should get the 10. If you have the money to currently get black labels of iconic cards, to get like the Project K stuff that you're talking about, to get best ofs, to get winner cards, any of this type of stuff that's very exclusive, and there's
Hmm.
nothing like there's no better version of. That's the stuff they should get. The more rare it is, the more it'll appreciate, like the higher percentage it'll appreciate by in the future. So if wherever you're at in terms of how much money you can spend on collecting, get whatever is the most premium thing in that price range.
Do you think there's anything that collectors are currently buying that they're gonna wish they hadn't?
Honestly, in Pokemon, if you bought anything, you were making money. So I think literally, if you just spend any money on Riftbound, you are probably fine.
So
Like,
I agree with that, but I
there's
also
just things
think
that are better buys than others, basically.
exactly that is
Yeah,
what I'm gonna say. I think
yeah.
people that are currently buying like PSA 10s of like everything are gonna wish they put that money towards something else,
Yeah,
or
that's
like,
fair.
you
Honestly,
know,
that's fair. The thing is with PSA 10s, for me at least, it's what I do is I buy and flip, buy and flip, buy and flip. So let's say, you could have bought something that in 5 years, you could have spent $1,000 on something, and in 5 years it would be $20,000. And the stuff that I spend $1,000 on now, I make like $100 on in like a few months. Well, then what I do is I continuously buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So by the time you get to the point where it's been 5 years, I have like almost guaranteed that my money, my 1K has turned into something like 20.
for sure, for sure. No,
Right.
man, that's
So
definitely
it's
a
just,
great way to do it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it just takes more time. But I definitely agree that if you just want to buy stuff and put it in a closet and not thinking about it as an investment, there's a bunch of stuff that you can buy that's better than just already graded PSA 10s because that's the final product. If you want to get a raw card and then grade it yourself, that's way, way better. And you can still do that. If you don't want to, even if you don't want to buy like graded cards, if you want, you can get raw stuff now and grade it later. Um, you can get sealed products. Sealed products always solid. Um, I think sealed product is kind of like it's a safe stock kind of thing. You're not gonna, you know what I mean? It's never gonna go crazy, crazy. Like it will, but like compared to everything else, it'll just
it's a
like
blue chip
appreciate. Yeah, exactly. It's completely fine. You can do it, but the stuff that's gonna go like Bitcoin crazy, that's like the Project K stuff, or
yeah,
like these really exclusive cards, that kind of stuff.
for sure. Yeah, man, Sean, this conversation was awesome. I think people are going to realize from this that you have a lot more going on in Riftbound than just competing and being at the top. So thank you for coming. This was a great conversation. Where can people find you, and what kind of content are you planning on putting out here soon?
So people can find me on Twitter like SeanDTCG, Metafy at Dhawally. I'm planning on starting to stream and get like my YouTube channel going.
Okay.
I was trying to get that started before this cycle of like events, but I realized there was just no way I could do that. So I'm gonna start that up after I come back from Singapore because I'll be gone for Barcelona, the Chinese event in Wuhan, and then Singapore. I'll be gone for 3 weeks straight, and then when I'm back, I'll probably take like a few days to just rest, and then I'll be on the grind again for streaming, YouTube videos, that kind of stuff. I already have my YouTube channel. It's just Dhawally, but there's nothing really on it yet. So I guess look out for that. I'll announce it on my Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Give me those links, and I'll put that down in the
Awesome.
description so people know where to find you. Thank you again, and I will see everyone in the next one.
Take care, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.